Hello again and welcome to another domesticated nature video. As always, this is Ben. In this video I wanted to show you some snails that I have in this tank. They are Tonga Nassarius snails. They are very good at hiding, and unless you know what to look for, they're very hard to find. Some of them have already come out because I threw some food. That's the best way you can get them to come out, is to kind of entice them with some food, but as you can see, they have these long feelers on the front of their body, and that's what sniffs out their food. You can see there's one buried in the sand here who has not come out yet. His feelers sticking out. But I threw some chunks of krill in here, so he's making his way over by that krill. There are quite a few of them in here. Usually they smell the food faster than that. I wonder if they're just not hungry today. It's kind of disappointing because usually they kind of swarm it. A lot of times they'll be up by the rock. Oh, here comes one. This guy's climbing the glass. He doesn't know where he's going. He knows there's food. He just, I guess, is not very good at finding that food. Excuse me. Generally, when I throw food in there, this is what happens pretty quickly. They all kind of come out looking for it. There's two of them here. There's one who's already up on the glass here. I don't know what he's doing up here. He must be smelling some kind of algae up on the cleaner here. There are 7 or 8 of them in here total. Generally they're quicker than this, but maybe they are full. Usually you can see their little feelers sticking out, but I don't see too many of them, so they're probably up behind that rock. For whatever reason, this one feels the need to climb the glass, but now you can get a good look at. Well, wait. Kind of a good look at his underside. And there are a few different kinds of snails in here. Most of them are turbo snails. But I thought these guys would help filter out the sand, 'cause that's where they like to hang out, is in the sand, so. This guy seems to have somewhat of a better direction of where he's headed. Kind of disappointed that these other guys are not coming out. I know they're in there because they generally come out at night. And this guy seems to have found the grand prize here. My spider decorator crab also lives in here, and whatever these guys don't eat, he will clean up, so. This guy seems pretty happy though that he found this. Here comes his buddy off the glass. I don't know why he thought the food was on the glass, but he did. These guys do a pretty good job of filtering not only the sand, but you know, they make their way up the glass and they clean that off pretty well too. Before I had these guys in here, the front pane of this glass would get really full of algae and kind of murky and whatnot, and they're not going to share apparently. They're going to kind of bicker over it, even though there's more krill over here. We're just gonna fight over this one. And it's gonna get really interesting because their buddy who is up here is also making his way down. So I realize this isn't as interesting as something tearing its food apart, but it's kind of neat to, oh, here's another guy on the rock here. He must have been on the other side of the rock. A smaller little guy. Yeah, like I said, generally they're quicker than this, but I threw a few chunks in here, so there should be enough food in here for all of them, because usually they don't eat it all immediately, because a lot of times they'll have to scoop it out. I apologize for how long this is taking, but they are snails. They're not known for really being fast, so. Yeah, that guy found that one. I wish I could have got all of them swarming in this video, but I'm not sure where the other ones are. A lot of times they will climb up behind all those rocks, so if they're up there, it's probably going to take them a little while to get back down. But there will be food left over when they get back, so. So again, these are Tonga Nassarius snails. They eat pretty much the same stuff as that crab. They'll eat krill and algae, and they'll scavenge, so generally they're pretty good at eventually finding the food. Not right away, as you've seen, but they will eventually track it down and eat it up. So I'm sorry this wasn't more eventful, but I just kind of wanted to show you some more of the little pets that I have. So one more time, these are Tonga Nassarius snails. So if you're interested, your local pet store probably has them there. It's where I got mine, from Aquarium Pets. So thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it. Please subscribe, and hopefully you liked it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section after the video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope to see you soon. Once again, this has been Ben on the Domesticated Nature channel. Thank you very much for watching.